Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing us how to make this accordion skirt, as you can see at the beginning of the video. So the fabric comes exactly like this. I didn't have to pleat it, so it comes pleated like this, and it is a 60-inch length fabric. So I'm going to be showing us how to make the skirt with a flat waistband. I'm using a zipper for the skirt. So let's get right into the video. So what I've done already off camera is I have measured the length I want my skirt to be. I've made it 45 inches, as you can see, plus 2-inch hemming allowance. I'm thinking the way this is going to be the bottom of the skirt, and this is going to be the top of the skirt. Now, with the way the fabric is, it doesn't fray, and this edge has been almost like it's been nicely finished. So I can decide to like bend it in 1 inch when I'm hemming, or just leave it like that. So this is 45-inch length. And then the other bit I am doing is the waistband. So I've got the waistband here, and I have put my interface in, and then just ironed the waistband just so it comes out right. I've also got a white zipper that I'm going to be using to add to the skirt. So yeah, I've got my zipper here. So if you get your length sorted, get your waistband sorted, and then the zipper you're going to be using. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the skirt to my sewing machine. I would start to gather sew gathered stitches. It's one skirt all the way through. I'm just going to gather it to my waist measurement. My waist is 35 inches plus an extra 1 inch zipper allowance, because that's the only thing that is going to be, and it's the same all the way through. So I'm going to gather it 36 inches, and then I'll come back and show you what I have done. Okay guys, so I have finished gathering the waistband, as you can see. So I made a few changes. I was going to make this the top of the skirt, but I thought it would look nicer if this place with a lot of gathers is the top of the skirt rather than this side. And this place it has more, like the pleats are a lot stronger on this side. So I decided to make this side the top of the skirt, and I think it's going to look nice. So with the white waistband on it like so, it's going to come out well. The other thing I did, you're going to love this. The other thing I did was I'll need to wash this because it's got quite a lot of stains on it. So I'll need to give it a nice wash as soon as I finish making this. So it's going to be something like this. I also tried if I was going to use, so because it's got all these colors on, if I was going to use like an orange waistband or a yellow waistband. So I tried this with ChatGPT, and he gave me this thing with the orange waistband. So I'm so tempted to use the orange waistband. But I think I'll just stick with the white since the white is like part of the fabric. I'll stick with the white. At some point in future, I can also always decide to change it to orange if I want to, or change it to pink, or change it to yellow. The options are endless, but for now, I'll just use the white. What I'll do now is I will take this to my sewing machine. So I would put this on here, pin it all the way through because this fabric is quite stretched. But I've put this stay just so it can hold itself in place. I would go and sew this all the way, and then I would hem it with this, like, so it's going to be something like this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I have finished sewing the waistband onto the skirt like so, and this is how it looks like. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to add the zipper on. So I would put this together. I've got the white zipper. I've measured it, and I want it to stop like somewhere here. I've put a pin in. So what I'm going to do is I would take to the sewing machine and sew a loose stitch here, just so I can mark where the waistband is going to be, because obviously I can't iron this so it doesn't ruin the fabric. And then I'm just going to sew a normal stitch all the way to the bottom of the skirt, and then I'm going to line this side of the skirt. If I was using the other side, like I initially said at the beginning of the video, I would not have been lining it. But this edge that I cut to get my desired skirt length, I'm going to hem it, and then I'm going to come back and show you what the finished skirt looks like. Putting a zip, normal way of putting a zip. I'll just mark it with a chalk when I sew it down, just so I know where the zip is going to be sitting on. So I'll get my chalk and mark it, and then just sew the zip on. And yeah, I'll come back and show you what the final look looks like. Okay guys, so I have sewn the waistband on. I have hemmed the skirt as well. So it looks like so. I would have also left, I mean, you have the option to leave it like that or to hem it because the skirt doesn't fray. So you can leave it like that or hem it, but my conscious mind tells me I need to hem it. So I've done that. So the next thing I've done is I've carried my chalk and I've just marked where the zipper is going to be. Obviously because I would not be able to iron this to mark the zipper space. Now that I have finished marking it all the way to where the zipper is going to stop, I'm going to loosen the thread and then I'm going to fix the zipper on it. I'll pin the zipper and show you what I'm pinning. Okay guys, so I have pinned the zipper down in place. So this is what it's looking like. So I've pinned the zipper down in place. This is what it's looking like. So I'll start to sew the zipper on. Another thing that helps is the lines from the stitching it down. That's the loose stitches. Kind of also like give me a guideline to where the zipper is going to stay without me necessarily having to iron this. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll go onto my sewing machine. I'll sew this down and then I'll come and show you what it finally looks like. Hey guys, so this is the finished look of the skirt. So waistband has been done. I've added the zip to the skirt and this is what the finished look of the skirt looks like. I'm going to wear it on now. I'm going to try it on now so you can see what the finished skirt looks like. This is the finished skirt look. I mean, I absolutely love the colors on the skirt and just how it sits. You can make the skirt with a flat waistband, so we're using a zipper, or you can make it using elastic band. A lot of videos I've seen people tend to use elastic band for it because that is so much quicker and so much easier compared to if you're using a zipper like I did. But yeah, I absolutely love the skirt. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, remember to like, subscribe, click on the bell icon so when I post any upcoming videos you get notified, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, bye.